Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you this morning? Well, it's morning here.
Yeah, it's not morning here. I'm in Michigan, so it's like 12:30. So
Yeah.
it's lunch. uh,
I'm in California, so I'm having my coffee and my hard boiled egg.
oh my goodness. Well, that's kind of an interesting breakfast.
That's what I do every morning. It works for me.
Oh well, I'm a big fan. More of the coffee than the eggs, probably, especially
Me
in the
too.
morning. Yeah, I need my Java. So I'm so excited to talk to you because I grew up in the 80s, so I grew up listening to you, and I didn't understand that I had actually listened to you as a background singer too, um, at the time. But, of
I
course,
sang on everybody's record back then. Everybody's record.
well, there's so, and you know what? I know that it's one of those things where you're always going to be known for butterfly kisses. I mean, but if you're going to be known for that, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been like the Macarena or something.
Oh, don't start. Oh my gosh. Like it set music back in time, or we just regressed.
Well, I'm very grateful.
Well, I really have. I've been a fan of yours. I did get to see you in concert one time, and I can't even remember which one it was. My mom went to a lot of gospel concerts and things growing up, so I ended up with her at different things. So half the time I wasn't
Oh,
even sure who anybody was, but now my kids are in
right.
it. It's kind of cool. This greatest hits live tour is so awesome because it's like my childhood jukebox is coming to the stage.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm semi-retired from touring for a while now. I've been traveling nonstop for 30, 35 years, and it's kind of nice to just be home and remember what my life looks like.
Well, people don't realize what that does. It
Oh
is.
man,
It's so hard.
yeah, they don't pay me to sing; they pay me to get there.
Yeah, and to get
I
on to the
sing for
next one.
free.
Yeah. well, I honestly, my dad left when I was 9, and so I really didn't have anybody like that in my life. So, like for me,
Right.
like Butterfly Kisses, that became a song that I thought when I have my kids, that's what it's
Yeah.
going to be about, and it was for me. My daughter's supposed to get married next year, so I told her,
Oh.
I said, hey, Butterfly Kiss is going to be part of it, and you're not dancing with your dad, you're dancing with me.
Oh, that's right. That's just fine. You were the dad.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to be both mom and dad.
Well, get ready because pretty soon grandbabies are going to start arriving.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm a great aunt,
Oh,
so I've been I've
oh,
I've been a
grandma
great
world is
aunt.
a wonderful world.
I think it's got to be because great aunthood has been so just phenomenal. It's been about 6 years of that. I've got um, three great nephews and four
Yeah.
four great nieces. So, and they're all 6 and under. So I'm in love. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
you know, for most people, like I said, I think they hear Bob Carlisle. If they know that, it's because I think that's their first thing because that song was so emotional. I cried every time I heard it. Even if I
Me
heard it,
too.
like seriously, even if I just heard it on the hour before. I'm from Dallas, and I saw you had a picture with one of our DJs from back in the day on your Facebook.
Oh, oh, do I?
Yeah, yeah, I
Oh, okay.
know.
I'm sure I do.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to remember what's on your Facebook. But yeah, I noticed you had. I can't remember what station he might have been KLTY. It was John Rivers.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember him.
so
Great,
he's from
great
my
guy.
hood. He's my hood. He's from
Big
my
old
Dallas.
cowboy.
Yeah, I gotta love my Cowboys. We're farmer family, so well, so what's cool about you though is for one, you're going to be on the Greatest Hits live tour, which is so awesome. But, you know, I did not know, and I'm shocked that you did background vocals on things like Barry Manilow, Poison, Juice Newton. People may not even know who Juice Newton is, but I do.
Well, I grew up in L.A., and I was in that business during the '80s. I sang background vocals on just about any record you pick up from the '80s. I'm on it.
Oh my gosh. And that just when I was looking at your bio for the interview, I was like, see, I loved We Fall Down. Like there's some of your songs that just
Oh, thank you.
that I can just listen to over and over and I can't wait to hear it live. But I'll tell you what, that I was like shocked. Like Barry Manilow, oh my gosh, I love everything. Anything he touched. So
Yeah, he's a very, very nice man.
but like Motley Crue and Poison, but you have that. I can get it. I mean, totally. I,
Well, I was working with producers, and I was working with, I think his name was Tom Worman, and he produced all of those bands back then, all those heavy metal bands, Motley Crue and Poison and Crocus and Dokken and LA Guns and all those, and then we were his first tall guys, so we came in and sang. It was cool.
well, and the great thing is, I thought, wow, I can't believe that, and I thought, no, yes, I can because I hear that gravel in your voice. I can hear that growl. I'm like, yeah, now I get it. I can totally hear him on a rock album. And Barry Manilow, that's like you can see that too because you can make your voice sound so soft too. So I'm a huge fan.
Well, that's the trick to being a session singer. You have to become all things to all people.
True. So, what did you think when you said you were kind of in semi-retirement, kind of off the road? So, what did you think when they approached you about this tour?
I thought no. But I love those guys in New Song, Eddie Carswell and all those.
Yes.
And I just loved it. I've toured with them a lot back in the day, and they're just such pleasant fellas. And we just struck up just a real lifelong friendship. And so I discussed it with the Countess Carlisle, my wife, and she said, "Yeah, do it." So I told Rebecca, I said, okay, all right. Plus, Rebecca St. James is on it, and we raised her as a pup.
Oh my gosh! And then, of course, she helped raise her brothers who have gone on to just do amazing things. I just interviewed them a couple weeks ago, actually, and
Ticket Country.
Yes, like
those guys have got a real unique thing going. It's really cool.
And they're so sweet. They're so kind.
Oh, they're just terribly. Any of those. Well, Rebecca, I'm gonna put this out. She'll kill me for it, but Rebecca's last name is really Smallbone.
Well, Joel and Luke, they have their last names out there, so
yeah. So the whole Smallbone family are just very talented and very sweet, very nice people.
It's a coffee family too. They got their own coffee place. Like, did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yes, they roast
out their product.
Yeah, they roast their own beans. In fact, they roast for other people too. They have their own roasters. Because Luke was saying, you can. He was saying, "Do you even like coffee?" And he's like, "Yeah," but he's like, you do like lose your sense of smell about it after a while because it
kind of every night smelling like a coffee can.
Well, that you could be worse. I have a feeling that so you have to sing Butterfly Kisses on this tour, correct?
Well, of course, I'd be run out of town.
Exactly. So I'm getting ready for I'm just gonna buy a bunch of like portable tissue things and just like set them out everywhere for all of us moms and dads that will all be crying in the audience. I think that is one of the most incredible songs. I think what's great about this tour is I think it's so great because I can take my kids to this and say, this is, Point of Grace, who I used to call them the Girl Gaithers. It's like, that it's this beautiful harmony with these women and Avalon and New Song and Nicole Simone. And oh my goodness, my daughter was about 5 years old and she's like, I want to meet her. And and it was all about the fact that she had dancers, and she wanted
Oh, I
so
see.
so we did. I grew up with Bart Millard, so she was
Uh,
actually on a tour with him. It was like a festival thing, and because of Bart, we got to meet her and say hi. And my daughter, for the first time and probably the last time in her life, she couldn't speak. Like she was just like mesmerized, and I was like, but you have no idea what this girl does with her vocal vibes. Like she is so.
there's a lot of good singers on this tour. It's going to be great.
Well, you should be honored because you are all in great company. Every one of you brings something so unique to the table, and I think
Yeah.
it's such a great combination of people that I grew up on and grew up loving throughout my teen to motherhood years, and it's so
Uh,
great that I can take my kids and expose them to this, and I just think the
well, I
world
look
of you.
forward to meeting you, your kids.
Oh yes, and I really I like what you said, that it was a battle for pop radio between the Spice Girls and me, the singing dad, for
Yeah.
what for your Grammy. But you got a Grammy for Country Song of the Year. Like
Now they didn't know what to do with me.
that's crazy good. I mean, I'm just glad it got recognized so that some
Yeah.
people would check you out and find out all these other beautiful songs like Keep the Light On and Make a Wish. Like you did, had so many great hits, and
Thank you.
I implore everyone who doesn't know who Bob Carlisle is, look him up before you go to the concert and check out all of his
Ah,
extraordinary songs. And now I got to
yeah,
go.
look me up
Now I'm
first, because then you'll know exactly how special I am.
exactly. And I didn't know you were on Dolly Parton's Why'd You Come in Here? Like
Yeah, I
you
wrote that.
I didn't know that. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Like so
Oh, well,
now
I've written a lot of songs. Randy Thomas, I don't know if you're familiar with him. He was a guitar player, singer. He was from Sweet Comfort Band, and then we were in Allies together. And he and I have been writing partners for eons, and so we did a lot of writing for artists other than ourselves, So we had a lot of hits with other artists out there. Dolly Parton being one.
wow, like I mean you could have retired like somewhere in the 90s and still be like happy with where you were at that point. I'm but I'm glad that you have, they pulled you out on this tour because I think it's one of those great places of rounding out the sound. There's so many different
Yeah,
types
well,
of
thank
to
you. I'm
music.
excited about it. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody again. All these people are my old buddies.
Yeah, for a lot of us, it'll be like it's like a reunion tour of somebody I saw.
Uh,
I think well, it would have been in probably the late '80s, like close to '90 when I saw you. So like, it's just cool to like be back, and even because Point of Grace, all of them, I've seen them all my life. So I think
yeah,
it's a great reunion tour of
it's
those
gonna be
and
fun.
a great place to introduce young people to this music. So
Yes, it is.
anyways, I will let you go. I know you got several interviews probably going on.
That's,
But I am so thankful to talk to you, and I bow down, sir, to you are
oh, please.
you are incredible.
Well, I sure thank you for that. And I'm looking forward to seeing you and meeting you and your children and having a great time on this tour. It really is going to be fun.
It is. I can't wait. It looks like kind of like a jukebox. The flyer does, and I was like, it is. It's like a little Christian music jukebox that's got a
That's
time
right.
machine in it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Well, you have a blessed day, and again, thank you for your time, and we can't wait to see you.
Thank you. I can't wait to see everybody. I hope you don't get wet when this hurricane reaches down, the remnants of the hurricane reaches down and soaks y'all.
Oh, don't even put that out there. Don't even
Okay, I
you
won't say a
speak.
word.
You speaking it into existence. We got to speak out against it.
All right.
All right. Have a wonderful day, Bob.
Thank you.